Then we go 1. The one I go 1-1. When I come, when I do this. No, I think it's the man of we for the go 1-1. We go do with you.
Well, now I just showed you though. Now I just showed you how I did.
Bien, on a Kango.
Everybody there. So,
I want to say something. I'm not talking now. I want to say something. If we sure say we just speak, we be one
exactly.
side and the woman side. Everybody go eligible for this.
The man will not decide one. The woman they will not decide one person will want to go store. Follow commercial break is short. Anybody who not trust me, as soon as this I don't trust. Big talk. Commercial break is very short.
Everybody they talk. Problem. We're not able to listen to. Come on, go on. No, we're not the one first to do. Come on, go. And for you, and for the this, and for the now the one in the party. So you can showcase yourself anyhow. You are able to it. Now one in the party. So
we don't exit now. They don't come out.
Ready? Officer, watch.
Okay.
Wait on you, the begin go.
Okay.
Go, the begin go. Go now. Go. Stop, please.
Huh?
Simapia, go so.
I'm not correct.
No, you correct. Anybody can go so.
Now that's to the left.
You don't miss. You always
Go watch it, go.
You don't go, MKB don't go.
Pieces can go though. A big book calm down. Hey, oh pieces. Calm down.
Anybody who go for copy set na stage left, so you have proof points on the wall prover. So much stand by for the couple here, and pieces they come out go 2-2. Everybody hold that. Everybody go hold on to it.
Hey, you don't fit salon. You don't fit salon. You know, I said the game. Yalla. No, wait again. Okay, all you say.
No focus.
Who they all you say?
Hey, what in the sun? How we go? What in the sun? The next set. As soon as
yes, then they jam. Now say for me. Yes, sooner for there. When I eat him, I said it's on.
Go.
You've always been line with your couple.
Boy, they waste time. Old man knows we can to this game when I feel. But
Housemates. Housemates. Silence, please.
yeah, Chief. Hey, Chief, they talk.
I said silence. Wonderful performance, or rather practice. Thanks to you, Abbas and Victor, for organizing this. Therefore, no one else should hinder your decision. Understood? Abbas and Victor, you will coordinate the fashion show. No one else should interfere, as it was your idea. But for now, we will pause. I need everyone in the living room. Thank you.
La femme qui se pose avec un coach comme ça. Oh, bah, talk to her. Yeah. They call you Yana, c'est grave. Question boy man. Na we get noise. Na what get noise. Na no. What are you going to do? What's kind of story going to make now? What are you going to make now?
Be man for yourself. Be a man.
Somebody knock me now.
Be a man. Be a man.
You know what's now, man? I know that you're the kid to the so what's I don't expect to watch. I don't expect to watch. I don't expect to hear. Never knock me so again. No, I will just Sam. Why you knock me so? I don't expect for you.
No patience.
I don't expect for you. I beg Sam. Yeah. You knock my friend. I don't know. No, why you knock me so bad?
Let's go. This is a tap that big.
Okay. No, what's that? No, there is no sky. Where is me? Where is me? No, what's that? What's that? What's that? Maybe I'm going to use me. If you don't want to go, buddy, that's the second day. No, if you don't want to go, you second day now. That was so easy. No, it's uncle talk on you. That was so easy. Watch me. That was so easy.
Watch me, Sam. Watch. Watch me.
Me tell us this, no? Come on, attention, this, no? Attention, this, no? Attention, this, no? My next man, what they do for me? Tell about it.
Everybody push and make the first one.
Uda.
But this, everybody push and make the first one. He said, I didn't tell him, Messi, though.
Nice. C'est pas vrai, c'est la goodness.
Sam. Never talk about use me. What use me, sir? What use me?
Excuse me.
What use me, sir? What am I going to tell you? What use me, sir? No, what's your money?
Hold on.
Now I'm going to talk about listen to me now. Now I'm going to talk about you, sir. What's your sir? Now post use me. What use me, sir? What use me? Now what? Me not picking. Me not picking. Now good Sam. Why supposed to use me? What use me, sir? Me not steal for the first. You never know. Me not steal for them. All of them talk to me, I steal for them. But you're not sabi that me. They can't say me supposed to use me. I'm not molest myself. When I say, when I open the person,
you get people in this costume, you get for them people in this.
no, listen.
I know you get.
That statement for sir. Now possible use me. I don't get that. Now possible use me. I don't get that. Now on the line.
Okay.
Now question mark. I don't have pizza first.
Calm down now.
What's the supposed to use me?
Okay, calm down now.
Now how is that? How is that my name? I want to check the cane up inside. I mean, I can check and I'm
Sit down. You know
okay, left to you.
Come on, bien là.
Left to you.
Because before the seller, the guy see, he said that he go to the seller. They can show their knife for the forefront. We dey call as a come make can take the lead. We dey call as a come make can take the lead. Then una dey stop same no do. We don't call as a make can take the lead. Then una bad dey stopper. Then una dey stopper. No, I didn't listen wait. You know say na bad this one they can talk about country. You do so na for me.
You know what, Ukaya? Now, Chief, name call me.
Chief one talk.
No, wait. I'm going to check my number.
Chief one talk. Chief one talk. If I mean,
wait, some more. I don't say what count out for.
No, but what's up? Chief one talk. Come on. Chief one talk. Look at that together. Let me get that together, please. Look at that together. Please, come on. Look at that together. Now look at that together, please. Please. Come on. I beg, look at that together. Let the chief talk.
Left fan. For service. Left fan. If you say I water.
Samsung remote. The only Samsung remote. Look Samsung remote.
So watch, not listen to people. Only can let you talk.
Nobody will pick you all and papa.
Yeah. I like some people be like for talk. I can keep me some mute. The observation. I make people count out. Why can't keep me some mute? I don't observe myself. I mean I count out. And I feel me not funny sir. Why can not talk for? Is never said it all about business sir.
This house, this show that be ma. Yeah, the Jafari show ya for. Say when I'm seeing design for me, I cost anybody mistake now. So already show now. Already bang.
No listen for Chief. Chief one talk. You got that thing for you.
Hey, nothing. I don't know what to do back. Talk about.
Man, you go Fonte, but you know sorry. I'm not getting no light for stop pieces.
I'm not picking. I don't want to. I put some more.
Yeah, let's stop you and big food.
No, stop it. It's not going to show you. Nobody not stop her.
So, when you come here,
it's about what I will call her. Two times go meet. I say not a car. Never go vote, sir. When I feel, I don't make them vote. You can't showcase yourself.
why are not stop this is not partake? Why me not partake? If Nami they tell them, say not do something. I'm going to the phone for you.
Let's have one see the part. I will get out. I don't see that spot.
Yeah, we get out.
You get out for me.
You
go carry your baby. But let's say this.
Why not say
you want paralyze her? You want paralyze her?
showcase yourself.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. I want clear the doubt. I want to the doubt.
Housemates.
Yes.
Very interesting. I wish the whole world could have understood everything you guys said,
Yes, Chief.
but you skipped English once again. So all the world heard was noise. Abbas,
Yes, Chief.
I understand your frustration. When someone is trying to, how can I put it, cock by you fame.
Trust.
Everyone silence. Madam Chief has something to say.
Hello, housemates. I hope everyone has cooled down their tempers. It's all fun and games. Treat each other as equals. Is that clear?
Yes, Madam Chief.
Now, we have a fun debate coming up.
Housemates.
Yes, Chief.
Abu Bakar, please stand. Lawrence, please stand. As of now, Lawrence, you represent Team Police. Abu Bakar, you are Team Keke. Silence. We are now going to debate. Police or Keke? Which one is the problem? Jing, jing. Once again, I want silence. I will not repeat myself. It's been a long day. Team Keke or Team Police? The rest of you housemates, stand behind the one you support now.
No, Kaya. I'm a brother.
Oh, Mark,
No, yes, Lord.
Yeah, what did the Jack for 5,000?
Housemates, once again, who is the problem? Silence. I will not say what problem. It is up to you. But who is the problem? Police or Keke? Has everyone made their decision on who they will side with? You must not switch. I will give you 10 seconds to decide now.
Can I ask you?
Don't say why they influence people. They influence people and destroy.
Change fire.
What's up?
These don't allow like they design.
Let me business.
Why they influencing this?
It's not so
They are
yet.
right to.
Now it's on yet.
Watch. Left hand. Anybody will say it for the lady.
For equal.
No, no choice. Body a beg. No choice. Me and my brother na there.
In terms of policy.
Much better. Now, Lawrence.
Yes, Chief.
Abu Bakar.
Yes, Chief.
I will give your teams 10 minutes to discuss. Afterwards, Lawrence, you will have 3 minutes to make your opening statement. Abu Bakar will have 3 minutes to make his opening statement. Then everyone on your side will have 1 minute each to defend. Am I clear?
Yes, Chief.
Keke, police, all the best.
Thank you, Chief.
3 minutes.
Yeah, no can begin to say, don't master. When I say 3 minutes,
That's what we're talking this year. I do this.
I don't master. I don't master. See, the old man is talk. Yeah, begin to say, don't master.
Auntie, you can go debate. You can go debate. like how best
It bad. It dey feel bad. What's that again for debate, sir?
No. Why you dey go big?
What's that again?
That's what we
Papa say, when you know say na you vote your. Do you want this?
But then they show say I don't get bad at suppose.
Not about that.
Not to do one bad. We don't ask you, babe.
What I said, I like the chocolate.
This is what they do.
If you don't know, see anyone going can I have for
No. Now the talk where they talk say how we dey bad at. If I nobody, that's nobody.
Now let's say the big common here, the person are dog shit. You know, influence decision, they say influence out. When they say the best one point, when they run away, come up and down. Because nobody don't value themselves. They say, girl, when they come up here now, when they push away, and they cannot someone might not value. Then now when I begin, when I want to talk, say when they call out, bad people are forced. Bad people. When they say debate, they run away. Come on, they say if it say no get value. Now if it say okay, this is okay for them. For against me for this value. So if you need when becoming a brother, being a brother, I need your for him. Being a brother, I need your for him. So anytime they did it.
Now, let me do that. Lawrence, me, I don't say
Housemates Mohammed to the side door. Housemates Mohammed to the side door now.
Come on, housemates, come on to the side door.
Mohammed.
How did they show lawlessness?
Side door.
Traffic rules. This guy now, you know, the one big problem. The one big, yes, no, listen, the one big problem.
Let me see more. I think we need to see.
By the law.
That is two.
What's on you?
Just explain no digester.
What's on you? What's on you?
Under lawlessness, we have to look at lawlessness in routine. Lawlessness against routine. Traffic rules. Traffic rules. Yeah. Lawlessness against traffic rules. Then abuse of rights.
Well, this one, okay, this when you know why? Because neglect people are why thank you. And I take me.
They abuse the rights. Because
no problem. And I take me.
How many people in there? Give your points. Okay, wait till you again you want to talk about.
For me, you ever paralyzed?
Nah, the just say. Yeah.
You know, presentation, you can look at
I don't go about it.
my name there.
I mean, the name
Yes, then. Lawrence.
I mean, what you over?
This sobo.
Give you. No, you don't need for right. Just give your point. As a police officer, what you think say? As a little things that then they do. When you see say.
Okay.
Hey, traffic rules. Now the lawlessness.
Traffic rules over traffic signs.
Okay.
Traffic signs. They don't put two people recommend this. Two people recommend this. Now all the people recommend this. Oh, you don't know. Okay, thank you.
Let me do on your first.
Explain all it.
Now, traffic rules violation, abuse of rights, traffic signs violation, waiting again. Now you talk to me as a police officer, waiting on the things say that the problem in this one and they get to Kekemane. Yes. Now they give you some now, they put all long now, then everybody look at now, then they talk now. So now you give me as a police officer.
Yes, bribery. When we apprehend them, always a detail for bribery.
No, they come not just.
I don't go talk rubbish here that we not agree.
Yeah. No, stop to me now. So we get
10 minutes. Failing to obey police command. Failing to obey police command. But what's stop and let's have
No, it's true.
That's the only abuse of rights.
Abuse of rights. No. Because you know, therefore divided.
But because they
talk about that.
The abuse of rights, when they talk, so like when it's abuse of rights, they take and say, okay. Now listen. When they take and say, he afterwards, you understand? They take and say, this and that. Then they take and say, rights for me to assign. Somebody take and say, police have rights to stop.
Okay, no go ya. Fine. No, so much of it get escape.
No left-handed.
Riding on registered motorcycle.
Others from above, yes.
No, they can't. You understand?
We need end 10 minutes with yes.
Listen now.
Others from above.
Riding on registered motorcycle.
Okay.
Or tricycle because it's keke.
Unregistered and uninsured motorcycle.
Only know that traffic rules violation.
Hey, left hand. Now.
Lack of training. Approach. Police will see somebody so you harmless.
So that if you offload enforcement too much,
the first thing they're trying to use is a weapon. Why would you try to attack a human being that's not armed? That's against the law.
Alright, so we just need the open statement for be long because all the other effects we will discuss them. Because if they talk about Bible, you will talk. You will write them now?
May I make another one drink? More do two, yeah? If I'm not doing the right thing, they will talk to her.
So what you don't decide? Put it right hand.
What's going on for the phone?
It's for me, you say.
For the phone?
No, let me do with this phone.
No, let me customer focus for the phone.
Now the phone we they carry. It's not dragon they want to. But let's put it again.
The right hand. Now grab those things and we'll right hand. I want to go sit down.
Okay, they take on bribe me. So I want to go and bribe me.
Which one you write about familiarity? You want to write about familiarity?
No, even say brutality.
You want to write about how brutal they are? How to make points of familiarity. You write about the ones that take 10 people. Or you discuss about our own head here?
This is not for points them.
Just take some time.
Now put everything aside right now. Low faith, slow gets points a big. Yeah? Forget about it.
Yes. And not when I'm for make sure say white clear and read it and read out with passion. And if you lost out of yonder, go directly to what you know. Yes. If you don't be inside of it, it's not like you giving testimony. It's something you've been through day and night. So fine. So if you lost,
like said, if you're an unbeliever.
No, like you need to be orderly. You need to be orderly packed. So like exactly. So you don't take brutality and you write about her now. You okay? So this is what you want to talk about familiarity, right?
Yeah, familiarity, like for instance, someone else we can.
That's that in all the thing they won't need. Put first for good.
Don't know first for good. No, he gets how long? Because he went to policeman only. Because he no say, he no get choice. They make you only. Either way. Because when you eat someone and he go kill you.
Don't you area level talk. Riding without rider's license. Without rider's license.
Now overloaded passengers, they're very important.
Yes. Yeah, others from above also.
Who's overloaded passengers? When I don't put bribery and corruption.
What do you mean by order from above? Not to offense than they.
Overloaded passengers.
Order from no what they say.
No,
order from
Housemates.
Yes, Chief.
Remember, Abubakar and Lawrence are the team leaders. It is advisable to listen to the team leader. Mohammed, please complete your task. Mohammed. Complete your task now.
Overloading the SC correct because they overload.
We are losing it.
Let me go, guys. I tell you, say the thing the way you think, say.
But when the child calling the discarder,
What's the
Don't talk the thing there.
Let me tell you so, guys. I say all what you think, say they do. Where una see, una as police no say is wrong. Now
okay, now using their motorcycles to commit offense / armed robbery or robbery. You know how many people that don't catch using their motorcycles, tricycles. No, now they talk about tricycles.
Just using
I know, but for not specify.
To commit crime.
Okay. Stroke robbery, huh?
Instead, another one to say some of them can get a private registration, but they want as taxi. So they get
private.
Okay, now me I want to say
robbery.
I will say overload.
The left one.
Now most who don't get this one.
Which is enough. You go do.
I will go with this traffic.
I tell me to do the robbery. Me I go
Wait.
with abuse of right.
That abuse of right, don't you understand, but I will tell you determine.
Okay. Now like the abuse of right. Just me understand about abuse of right. Understand? Okay. Okay.
Talk to me now. Listen.
When you talk about like abuse of rights, let's say like say most times SLRSA, you understand? You say in charge of the road signs and everything. Some roads say the signs them they really don't fade out. Some they way they don't at all. Some they way they come, then okay, then we notice say okay this road there so. Even though the police go send a one way, but because of no signs, they think I say okay now the right this because you understand?
Now in this traffic sign violation.
No, you didn't get me point. Now they no sign no day. Don't say that pole that sign they don't bang, understand? They don't come on. They not there. Then this person like a strange driver. The guy can pass and so then they tell you say no, I know so even though you understand you don't get right, but in another way also, it is can say you get right because no sign no day.
Okay, wait at the camp. No, wait at the camp because I don't think abuse of rights therefore do with anything at traffic. Or no, it did. What's make I say so? We they go talk, we they go defend, we safe. You understand? That's if you explain us to meaning that guy that they get edge. You understand? They get edge. How? Because no say sign no day. This that. When I get for argue, if you go to court, maybe when I get for argue. You understand? The post you go tell me say because sign no day. I not sign I make a pass day. So for them prove that case they win them go very difficult. So for me about all this I'm not saying no important. So
also
that's it.
Also then I just
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So he left one. I will not think about.
No, he say for this guy. Also the abuse of power also. So man, watch.
No, me not worry. Me not be the talk on general. Don't like make an appointment. I know.
Also, yeah.
And my brother is the officer. So when we went to the office of the police headquarters, they will support me just because of the familiarity we have, because the familiarity we have with me and the police. So we accept me and they give on to the Keke rider.
Okay.
So this is one of the familiarity.
This is how familiarity affects the police side.
The police and the riders, yes.
That's cool.
So then you may clear that side.
Okay. Just try whatever thing come on, because this we are not lying. This is something.
This is reality.
Fine. We are not lying. This is things we go through every day of our life. You understand? So
Let the sense you don't call it.
Me, what's up for checking
you know the right bomb. You know the pen. You know how to pull like pen.
Okay, for don't cause me problem. The day we are saka was a publicity in a pack on the box. I used to pack me edition in it. I don't pack the box.
We go to pencil.
No, not pack it, tata.
No, me I don't pack. I don't. No need for this time. Pencil there again.
If you did it, I thought so. Let me save the right
Pencil
for the
there.
time.
Now, I'm going to talk about something we always inside the police house where you first go late. always inside the police force. You get all right.
Housemates, 5 minutes.
When I've been at no, relax. All you want to talk about is here. If you, in case we not get time for right time, people will believe you say you do, and that's it.
Of course, you know, so we can go play.
No, just know the market. Try for things, you know. It's not too much, and no, say I don't have too much. Go far. Just write briefly because if we got 1 minute for this, all that.
Yeah, that's my 1 minute range. I'm done.
Let's say safety is the police people.
Stop bike, you know, easy. We all the stop bike, it's my break, you know, easy.
Mind you, not to bike keke.
Keke, no, nine. Keke nine, I say nine. Keke, you understand? When you stop him, you say it goes one bulldoze and try for pass and make you not listen to you. Then at this one, you understand? Traffic sign violation, fine. You don't see a one way. You understand? Put on the ball everything one way. You come just because you the above of all situations, you can use that you pass. Yes, you book traffic and all of that. Fine, yes, all things they yeah. This corruption and bribery, the one that can manage for apprehend, don't hold them. Then they try for giving money in a way that to go left them for let them go, and they told that then go see we say we are the bad people. We be say and then they start for giving money, we will not accept at all. Yes. Yes. Yeah, because they try for good money, we will not take anything. Okay, dress code, you understand?
Traffic signs. Are these signs?
You understand? This dress code. We not say they take. This dress code is very simple. They already don't know say when they drive tricycle, you know for wearing slippers.
Wake up.
You understand? At least sandal or crepe. You understand? Now for wear. But then can just wear anything they want for wear and try for do what and things they want for do using unregistered fine.
I know get long rights.
As you go buy your bike, you don't license that will go buy your bike. You understand? You don't license that, you don't insure, just take the user. Now see, you don't want commercial looter or any people the user. That's they cheat the government. Yes, for them government gets money. Yeah. Riding without rider's license, you understand? That is obviously clear. You understand our offense. And most of the keke badoki riders to do the older, they don't get riding license. They don't get license when they drive with you, understand? Overloading when I all can see them. Bike, we already know say bike now 2 people in the passenger plus the rider. Keke, either for now now 2 plus the rider, not so. But you can see that load 4, 3, beyond 5. Say to inside the keke man they put somebody, they know so. On all can see visible. Using keke, fine, this one. It's very simple. Now next, we don't hold beaucoup people on this offense.
They use keke, they will not get number plates for
what? They use not get number plates, so not like she not get no insure. Load themselves there and net for go broke people and do all sorts of things then. And yeah. So now in this anything they this music there for make a bullet point up and because I go for the talk. The time? The time?
No go talk about all things.
No go talk about anything now. Because if you talk about anything, I'm not gonna take it about
Okay. Okay.
There's no open. You go talk about
You only tell me what tell you. Just tell them there are rules.
Say there are rules and regulations.
Just tell them there are rules. Wake up on the street, there are signs. Wake up and not go there. Because people they can based on the one.
Police there for post and post for.
There are rules, there are signs, there are mass, and there are violations penalties. And keke drivers violate those because of their abuse.
I feel society. That's all man they talk about. Chief say all man.
9 day.
This was
how police now show you for sure your license. That's of course.
Okay. No improvisation.
Yeah.
Nothing for right there.
This is the process which police use against us. I'm not putting the idea and just right, man.
It makes sense here.
So right there, the police use against like explaining it fine. Then use against we because they know say not to every citizen know their rights as a citizen. That's so. Don't everybody know in rights. So then what can they do? And they create law way not even they within the rights of them as a police but enforce. Within law way maybe say they're not getting mandate for enforce such law. But then they create them because just they know say the citizen when they talk to the at that moment say not get idea of exactly what they want to try to enforce. Yeah, just focus, continue doing it. You don't know business.
help improve the transportation network.
Of course, we talk now say you know the stress now of transportation crazy in this country.
Network.
And before Keke, you know with the suffer, you know how Keke can try for the Zulu.
See how you get 5 minutes, you know how many minutes left. Okay, special. So now build something now.
In the constitution or yes. For police.
Forget all this now.
Lord,
develop now what's in the good. Sit down like think and quick.
Human rights, yeah, human rights. Yeah, constitution of citizens to adhere. Of citizens to adhere.
No, they develop something small about your transportation. What you go to?
Yeah, adhere. It's the constitution of citizens of right to legal laws. So our law enforcement create laws that bind in the constitution of citizens to adhere. Based on the knowledge, they don't.
That's in a
most of citizens don't know the rights or legal laws. So,
okay, put on. Is it a bad thing?
Citizens to adhere.
To help with the transportation, especially the amount of struggle students.
Yeah, taking advantage.
What I say?
Taking advantage.
Now that topic say at the next one.
For this, taking advantage.
That could be the English term that you use for.
Taking advantage.
When they use it, that could be
that's what I'm calling. Taking advantage of search. CH. Is a crime against human rights.
When we
a crime and a big problem to human rights. Big problem to human rights.
So therefore explain now where.
Tiagas, national actually the English name.
Okay, problem to human rights. I think they talk about this there, you know, but so you know you get you need, but you know what you really talk about, just relax and talk. I'm straight and go. Can I write something?
Yeah.
Struggle rates on transportation for students.
Familiarity. And begin talking now.
Transportation.
No.
Housemates, everyone to the living room now.
Nakalo Sudan.
Struggle. Students and workers are going through. Government workers are going through. Take your time.
Are we ready to begin? Madam will now set the rules.
So, this is how this debate will go. The group leaders will each have 3 minutes for their opening statements. And when each team member speaks or presents his or her points, the team leader from the other side will respond in 30 seconds. I will go over. Abubakar, as group leader of Team Keke, will give his opening statement. Lawrence, as group leader of Team Police, will give his opening statement. When members of one team are speaking, the group leader of the other team will respond in 30 seconds. Is that clear?
Yes, Madam Chief.
So one group leader will remain standing while the group members from the other team will each present their points. The group leader from the other team will respond to each member of the other team in 30 seconds. Are we clear?
Yes. Who will go first? Team Police or Team Keke? Vroom vroom.
Relax now. Let them go first. Let them boku. You know, say we no boku. Get small time, we still dey right.
I see no one is confident. I'm waiting. Who will go first? Now, Team Police, Lawrence. After your opening statement, Team KK members, one at a time, will have 30 seconds, 1 minute rather, to respond. You should answer to each of them before you sit down. Are we clear?
Yes, Chief.
Begin.
Okay. Good evening, viewers. Good evening, Chief, Madam Chief. I am Lawrence Sebe Kagbu, a police officer. I want to start by saying that as police officers, we have the mandate through our books that we should maintain law and order, protect lives and property, and therefore, all traffic rules in this country, together with our sisters forces, meaning the road safety corps, are always in the streets trying to enforce the laws of this land, meaning those that are violating the traffic rules in the streets, make sure that all kekes, all type of vehicles plying the road are safe for road users and pedestrians. Now, for quite a while now, kekes have been running in the street of Freetown, but trust me, the problems are so much because they are the reason why we are in the streets. And so many times when they commit an offense, you try to apprehend them, they don't stop. Or if you manage or succeed to apprehend one, the next thing the rider will try to do is to bribe you. Is to offer you money so that you can let him go, which is so bad. This is no secret to all of us here that when you onboard a keke and you apprehend that keke, the next thing the keke rider will do is to make sure that, hey, officer, come, putting their pin out. They come in front of us with money, and most of the time we don't accept that money. You understand? We don't accept the money. We always charge people to court, and also these people to tell the world that they are lawless. They normally use their kekes that is not licensed or insured. They normally distract me. They normally abuse so many traffic signs. For instance, if this road is one way, trust me, a keke rider will not watch for that sign. He will just try to use that road because he thought that he should not be controlled. The police officers standing there, we are useless. We don't have nothing to do there. They are free to do whatever they want to do in the street, and we should not stop them. Once you apprehend one, they'll start to say, police are so they did, police are so they did. But to be honest with you, these guys are not following the rules that govern them. Though some, a few or a fraction of them, always try to abide with the rules. But I can tell you, like 90 to 95% of them always and at all times break the rules. And we as law enforcers, we cannot stand by seeing a keke rider violating the traffic rules in the street without us apprehending that person. So I will stop here and then allow them to ask me question or my team.
Housemates Abubakar, you may now stand and give your opening statements. Lawrence, have a seat.
That's what you question.
I am pretty much sure that keke riders need to come to a short rest. Chief and Madam Chief, coordinators, fellow housemates, I greet you all in the name of God. An argument to say police, keke and police, who is more corrupt? I stand on the motion that police are more corrupt. A country of 7 million population struggling with transportation was a pure evidence that a new form of transportation was deemed necessary that saw introduce of keke helped to improve the transportation network in Sierra Leone, especially Freetown.
Moderates, I need silence.
Yes, Chief.
It is a bad thing to ride keke, more especially when we are trying to improve the transportation network in Sierra Leone, considering the struggles students and government workers are going through. Everybody, market women, are going through in the country. It is a crime for us to help in improving the transportation network in Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Abubakar remains standing as one by one each member of Team Police will oppose, and you must defend, starting now.
Dress code violation. Hello, Chief and Madam Chief. Hello, viewers. Accurate timekeeper. Dress code violation is a complete offense. As we all know, decency is a strong reason in portraying a positive energy. Most of them does not go according to their normal routine, as being neat. For instance, they will deliberately wear slippers in riding keke, and which is very dangerous towards even having an accident. They even take chance also in wearing trousers and putting it down, which is considered to be recklessness.
Abubakar, respond.
As a keke rider, I am a clear evidence to show that the most decent in society, responsible and law-abiding transportation worker in the country are the keke riders.
Always is one.
The keke riders in the street, please, I'm coming. Drivers in the street, especially keke, always appear in the street decent. Like keke is always decent, and even the police officer here can testify that keke riders in the streets always decent and law-abiding. That's why people love keke in the streets.
Because of struggle of transportation, does that give a gateway for them to deliberately misuse the opportunity given them to survival? So because you're given the opportunity to survive as a keke rider, should you misuse that opportunity by using unregistered and uninsured vehicle, all because you want to survive?
Thank you very much. I will testify to you that no keke is in the street without a registration. Yes. No keke. There is no keke in the street without registration. All kekes in the streets, tricycles, all the tricycles in the streets, they are well registered.
Okay, riding without rider's license. Most of these keke drivers are without license, and when stopped by a police officer to produce their license, they get offended and started arguing with the police, and even offer to bribe. And we all know if accidents occur, if the rider is without license, the case will not be taken serious. These keke riders are so lawless to the point that they don't even care about getting a license.
Chief and Madam Chief, this is the question I was expecting. License. All the kekes in the street that are not licensed, the riders are not licensed, are owned by police.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Sure. Exactly. Oh yes.
Owned by the police. No rider will move to the streets without license. If you move to the streets without a license, it's pretty much sure that that keke is owned by the police.
The police. Exactly. Yes.
Are you?
Jing, jing.
Are you the rider for all kekes? You can hold a license and a license can expire. It is up to the keke driver to renew that license. In fact, the keke drivers, they also go uninsured at times because some of them feel that I've already registered. Why will I renew it again? You are here for a means of survival. So even with that means of survival, you may overload your keke, overriding all the rules and regulations. You want to know you're driving a tricycle, correct? When you drive a tricycle, there's a type of balance that you need. Allow me to finish, sir. There's a type of balance that you need in your keke. Why would you put your passengers at risk by overloading that keke? Not only are you putting your passengers at risk, you are putting those around you at risk as well, all for your means of survival. Will you survive if you're in the hospital? It's not that bill that you have to pay. Thank you. I rest my case.
I will also testify to you that keke is not an overloaded vehicle.
Sure, 100% yes. 100% yes. Yes.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. Keke is not that kind of tricycle or machine that overloads.
Oh yes.
If I will keep emphasizing, because you know, you yourself pretty sure that if any keke rider take that risk, it's clearly stated that it's clearly known that that keke is owned by a police officer.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Police tell them to do everything in the street. You are free. Says do this, you are free.
And even you yourself as a passenger, you have a right to secure your own life.
The police always tell them go and do everything. You are free. It's an example. We see that in the street.
Sure.
You keep emphasizing that every keke that is default in the street is owned by a police officer. Where is your proof to that? And let me tell you, it's even us, the passengers, that are instigating you to overload. In a normal circumstance, I want to go and reach at a particular place. I will tell you, let me sit right at the front with you. Do you notice that a lot of us, in fact, even me, that I don't walk very well? You know that? It's because a keke rider overload his keke. I was sitting right at the front, and you know what's happened? We are running away from the traffic, moving like an Okada. You are not an Okada. You keep moving away from your line and trying to run because you want to reach your destination very fast. So is it the police officer that owns that keke that is telling you, the driver, to move away from the line and go to the place that you shouldn't be? Please tell me how many police officers will tell you, hey, Mr. Keke, this is my keke. You are free to do everything that you want to do. Tell me.
I quote. They can get everything they can talk.
Silence, silence. Give him a chance to respond.
Exactly. And you already asked. Just one person.
They say 1-1.
As a responsible gentleman, you yourself know that keke carries 3 passengers.
Obviously.
Why are you risking your life to sit in the front in the first place?
Yes. Oh yeah?
I'm coming.
Sure.
I'm a responsible man. I will tell you.
What our passengers are supposed to take care of? Why would you?
No, ask the question.
No.
Continue.
Anybody don't ask no for traffic, you know. Oh. We don't ask no for traffic.
And I will tell you that all the crimes keke rider commits, overloading, is totally X. It's not part of us.
Oh yes. I concur.
The only time you see a keke rider overload in front, that person is a police.
Yes. Sure. 100% yes.
No, that's not a police.
Yes.
That is what.
Sure.
The only person you see in front.
Sure.
The only person you see in front of a keke is a police officer.
Sure.
Am I a police officer? Yeah, just 3 minutes.
Yes. Where is your evidence? Yes.
And where is your proof too?
Yes. Oh, look at my eyes.
Yes, Mr. Keke Rider. First off, you are defaming the police force by saying all lawlessness committed by Keke Riders are a reason of the Keke is being owned by a police officer. I'm coming. Now, let me tell you this. Lawlessness has been your own way of life as a Keke Rider. One, impatience. Keke Riders are very, very impatient. They assume they are Okada riders. Whenever the traffic stops, they tend to find their way out, which is so wrong. One, is dangerous to you, the Keke Rider. It's also dangerous to the passengers you're carrying. And also, there are rules governing every street in this town. And there are also signs governing the streets. As a rider, tell me, how many rules, traffic rules do you know? I'm waiting. And also, how many traffic rules have you abided to? Now I'm waiting for that answers.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you for that. If I said to tell you all the traffic rules, we can spend a lot of time, but I will tell you that we are law abiding and we abide to all traffic rules in the streets. Right? All traffic rules in the streets we abide.
Which of them do you abide to?
Overloading, which is the most common.
Oh, yes.
U-turn.
That is very common.
You asked a question. That was a question. That was a question.
You asked, allow me to rest.
Yeah, obviously. It should be on your card.
There is no obstruct, right?
U-turn.
You have right to obstruct.
Own a license, a driver's license.
It's a fact.
Sorry, Abubakar. I'm sorry.
No, call me Keke, I don't mind.
Abubakar, you are making mention of the U-turn. Do you realize that every Keke rider, most times, you guys you violate the traffic signs like the U-turn. You wait for me, I'm coming. Wait for me. You most times, where you are asked not to do U-turn, you do U-turn there just because you are in a haste to go get another passenger. And most times, you also you violate the traffic signs by parking in front of a junction when you're not supposed to do that as a driver in general, not just Keke. So, for you, Keke driver, you always have this thing that you call Adibuk traffic. No matter when you meet the traffic, you always want to find your way because Keke is small and you don't pay attention to the traffic signs. You're always violating it. So I would like to hear from you.
Thank you very much, Aisa, for your contribution. And when we talk about traffic signs, the people, I told you earlier that the people that corrupt all those signs are these people.
Yes.
For example, that's U-turn. If a police officer is there, no U-turn. Sometimes. But even if as soon as you see a Keke rider make a U-turn in that place, that Keke rider has a connection with that police.
Oh yes.
You know, that's why they always arrest you guys whenever you do a U-turn on the wrong spot.
Every Keke rider who mistakenly, I repeat, mistakenly make a U-turn
Has a connection.
Has a connection with a police in that particular area. I'm telling you what you say.
For better state, they're not in a position.
You ask, when you ask, let me answer.
Wait, pieces.
No.
Pieces. Wait.
Yes, Chief.
Once the team leader is speaking, everyone should be silenced. Vice versa. Once a team member is speaking, everyone should be silenced. And when I am speaking, I will silence. Continue.
I will also tell you that, as I was saying, if a keke rider made a U-turn, especially, you should accept to me that the police officer in that particular area has a connection with that keke rider. You are talking about defamation. I'm in the streets every day, so I know what we are going through. It's a society process. If you don't join the process, you are out.
Exactly. I love that.
Mr. Abubakar, aka Keke, few things I'd like to state. First, I would like you to know we are not police officers, neither Keke riders, but a handful of us here, on 95 or 99% of us here, we are passengers. And these things are very evident. We have seen it, not once, not twice, not thrice, and we live with it daily. One thing I like to ask is the Keke tricycle, is it a club or a dance hall? Because one thing I've noticed is the loud music in the kekes. Most times, and it has caused a lot of accidents. In recent times, you go to emergency, you go to other hospitals. At first, we used to have Okada accidents, but now keke accident has been the order of the day due to loud music. I've been a victim of a keke accident wherein the music was so loud in the keke, and the keke rider couldn't even hear the horn from the back, and it was busy going, and we had an accident. So I would like to tell you guys that the lawlessness is at the high increase, and it should stop.
Thank you very much. You are too intelligent to answer. Yes. As a responsible and intelligent passenger, when you enter a keke, then the rider is playing a very loud music. Yes. You have the right to tell the rider, control the system, please. Oh, yeah.
100% yes.
If you want to anything, you want it like that. You need music. Let me tell you this. Keke, we entertain people. We play music. In the morning hours, like Keke, I always stream radio.
Oh yes.
Right? In the morning hours, I always stream radio. Some people will join my Keke, listen to that TV. I'm coming. Please wait. I'm coming. In that process, I too play music, but in that moderate manner, to keep you entertained.
He did it.
But I'm well focused. I don't play loud music. People need it. Yeah. Sometimes when they go, hey, you don't know the music.
General, talking of the keke riders.
Next.
I'm explaining to you what is happening out there. Not for me, but what is happening out there. I play music.
Sure.
If you don't need it, you don't need it. I'm not in that loud. How can you expect me to play very loud music in the street?
Yes.
I will risk my life to have life. I will risk my own life.
Yepi.
So, Mr. I have a question for you.
You are welcome. You are highly welcome.
Mr. Abubakar, using keke to commit a crime, robbery. I am here to stand stating that keke riders are default in using their keke to even commit crime. As we all know, they sometimes use their keke to do night job in hacking people deliberately.
And I will tell you that we keke riders have increased the youth empowerment age.
Oh yes.
In the country.
Yes.
Most idle youth are now engaged, self-employed.
Yes.
Engaging in robbery and this and the.
It's 9 points I use against him.
How can you use a keke
9 points I use
to go
against
and
him.
rob someone? Obviously. How can you use a keke to go and rob someone?
So you said it's not possible?
It's all.
It's not possible and it has never happened. Please, if you guys have questions, come up with your questions.
We are done.
So you are clearly stating that all
officer.
Yes.
Let's leave that to another day. Let me put it to you. You should be careful about information. You stated it earlier that all your struggles you're going through, the police are called the force for good. Even if someone don't want to give you their kekes, let's say the police are giving you their kekes, it's a means of survival for you, not to do otherwise. You engaging in robbery and doing all sort of things with it, is it right on your part to do it? Because you using it as a means of survival? Is it right on your part?
All right, thank you very much.
Silence, housemates. Let him respond.
And they are repeating the question, so can I answer to them again? Or just one question per each?
You may respond.
Good. Okay, listen. As you are asking, saying, a means of survival.
For you.
If a police officer gives you a tricycle, keke, right? Yes, it's a means of survival. But the risk, the high risk of lawlessness is within that skyline. Because the police officer will tell you, go to the street.
You ask Palapo question, we answer you Palapo answer.
Those
Now, have a seat. Lawrence, prepare to defend.
Yes, Chief.
Who's first?
By the power invested in me as a celebrity to be in this podium, I'm here to protect a question. Is it not right? I can be a familiarity to a police officer and I'm a rich man. I've banged a keke. From there, I went to the police. When we went to the police, I will talk to the officer because of the familiarity. They will give me a wrong and they give me the right because I have money. Is it not true?
Okay. Let me start by saying, well, we have guys over there. I'm talking to all police officers. I mean, traffic police officers. We have been accused here positively that we own all the lawless kekes. Please, on Monday, Operation Arrest all lawless keke in the street because we own them. Yes. This is it. I'm just coming, please. Because they said we own the lawless kekes, so therefore we need to prove our innocence. So please, on Monday, Operation Arrest all lawless keke in the street. Leave no stone behind. I want to start with that because let me tell you something. These guys you say that people come to us from familiarity or so. Trust me, we are not. We do have friends, but trust me, that friendship is just like from here to there. You understand? When you commit, listen. There is a saying out there that police don't get friends. So tell you that. So no, listen. I'm just coming. No, listen. I'm just coming. Listen. Therefore, when you commit, you are not going to commit against me or neither the police, but you are going to commit against the state, not me. So if you, whether I know you or not, that's why when I'm taking your statement, whether I know you or not, I will have to ask you what's your name. To tell you that we don't deal with familiarities.
Mr. Lawrence, it's very clear. You just said police not get friend. I could, but it's wrong because your code of conduct states that police is our friend. That's the courage you keep giving us, and you putting our life at stake. So that's obviously. So let's handle that part. Let's go to the other part where I'm talking about when my sister mentioned the word that they engage keke in robbery, which is a very clear thing that anybody that was misled by keke into robbery, you're totally out of your senses. But get on this. The police is a very, very correct something that everybody will fall for when it comes to law abiding, right? We fall for it because we trust them. We give them our life with our property and everything that's around us. So coming to the point where I'm making sure that when it comes to this level, I'm making a scenario here. A police officer, I will not say directly, but engage in robbery. How? I'll use a police uniform or use my conduct as a police officer to attack in such a situation. We the citizen, we believe the effect, like in the lockdown. How many police officers raid in a particular area which was not supposed to raid, and it's not supposed in their permission or obligation in that particular errand to raid? That's one thing. I'm coming. Police officer, you're here.
Can you put Mohammed? Time's up.
Okay. Let me just address it, please. Number one. You said nothing towards this topic.
It's obviously to the topic. It's obviously to the topic.
No, listen.
The whole topic is centered.
When I'm responding, you need to listen to what I'm saying. You understand? But yet still, I will answer you. Although you are off topic, but I will still answer you. You understand? It is our mandate to protect lives and property and maintain law and order in this country. It's clear. You understand? So if they say today is a lockdown day, you should stay in your home and you go in the street, it is our right to make sure that law that HE, the president, has stated for us to enforce it to the letter. You understand? We need to enforce that law. Listen, we have lawless people in the city like you. I'm suspecting that you are one of the lawless people that are giving us tough time in the street. You understand? So for that reason, because of you guys are lawless, we have sleepless nights protecting and defending this state. It's okay. No, I give more time. I'm waiting for the next person.
Silence, housemates, one at a time. I need to hear this clearly. Fode, you now only have 40 seconds.
Be the best version of yourself. I can't ask you a question. I will answer me a way. I'm coming. Every one of us here, with God in your heart, just speak the truth. One way or the other, you have been a victim of a police issues, right? Mr. Lawrence, I'm asking you a simple question. With faith, you are a Christian. Is it not possible that you police officers are the sole problem of all the corrupt things keke riders are going through? Have you not been a witness to the fact that keke riders normally bribe you guys and you accept that? Yes. Are you finished? And before sitting down, please, with faith, honestly, please, in the name of God,
are you done?
Forget the fact that we are debating.
Are you done?
Come out plain, be a man of discipline, and that's all I ask.
Fine, let me help you, my brother. You're not helping me. My brother, let me help you because I think you are just being ignorant here. But let me help you. You understand? You have to listen. No, listen. What do you understand by the word ignorant? What do you know? Okay, listen. Let me just attend to it. You talk about bribery. This is one thing that we stand against. You understand? This is one thing that we stand against. This is a force for good. And trust me, the force for good, under the leadership of our current boss, it has been reformed. You understand? That thing that you call bribery, it was thing of the past. Now listen. No, yes, I will not debunk it. It was thing of the past. I'm coming. Listen, I'm just saying. Now we are well reformed. This is the new direction. The Sierra Leone Police Force, we accept no bribe from no one. If you have any evidence now, please bring it forward. Or listen, if you have any evidence now, show it out and take it to the court of law or take it to ACC. I'm waiting for that one. Next person. No, I'm done with you. Please, next person. No, I'm done with it.
You don't tell yourself though.
Please, attention. And
if you have already spoken, I should not hear your voice. Continue, Burdette.
Mr. Lawrence, first to start with, we were not talking about past or present. It's an open debate. Okay. So now back to my topic. They are supposed to guide us. They are supposed to protect us. They are supposed to save us. And who are these people? They are the police. But that protection has been turned into police brutality. The lack of training within our police forces has been a global issue. They are quick to use firearms on unarmed people and also using physical abilities. All over the world, people have been crying police brutality from different ages. The Black Lives Matter is just one example of police brutality. Is that not so?
Okay, are you done?
Is that not so? Police brutality.
It is not. Are you done? Are you done? Let me just address
The Black Lives Matters is one example.
Hey, listen. No. Listen. You went off topic, but still.
I didn't went off topic. Police brutality
Keep quiet when I'm talking.
We are
Keep quiet.
It's one of the problems.
No, listen, I'm coming. My sister, let me just talk to you.
Police brutality.
Let me just talk to you. You said that we don't have training. We don't have the requisite training to police this nation. But I want to submit to you and all of your colleagues that because of the training we have, that we have been selected to train another sister country in peacekeeping mission out there. Because I'm just coming. I'm just coming. To prove to you that we are professional. They come here. As I'm talking now, there are police officers in Somalia, in South Sudan. I'm just coming. There are police officers in South Sudan, in Somalia, engaging in peacekeeping mission. And trust me, we are the best here. We are the president now can attest to that we are the best in all security forces nation that are there. We are the best representing. You understand? There is no way we have police brutality here.
Shows police brutality. That is
Housemates, Bernadette, you have spoken. Lawrence, you have answered and answered well. Well said, Lawrence.
No, not to bribe.
Back to the bribing topic. You were saying about bribing. Now, this is an example from me. The day I was coming for a housemates audition at Lumley Junction, I don't really know the problem between the officer and the keke. I decided to charge at the keke. Then the police officer was, "Paddy, cut on cut. So you go. Me to get easy for solve." And that I was the first passenger that particular morning. And the keke rider was, "Hey, bro, they can't talk." Unknowingly, the policeman was asking for money. So for that reason, I was the one that take out of my own pocket, wait me, and give it to the keke. I said, give it to him. Because I asked the policeman, take this man to the police station. I said, no, Mama, left and with the server between me and you two. So that is what we call bribing. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, sit down.
Because I'll be one kind of
no, sit down. Please, ACC, Ben can follow you. You don't listen, I'm just coming. You just heard this.
Silence, housemates.
Sit down, please. This is something very serious. ACC boss, you just heard this lady saying he removed money.
Yes.
Trying to bribe. She removed money from her wallet or purse. Trying to bribe a police officer, which is an offense. So please, after housemates, please take note of her and come and arrest her. Please, no, listen, I'm just coming. Allow me. No, yes. Because if you said, no, listen, because if you said you took money, because you know, as a peaceful or a law-abiding citizen, you should not take money to give to a police officer. You too has committed the same crime. You have committed the crime. You committed the same crime, my sister.
Housemates.
Listen.
Housemates. Macchiato.
Yes, Chief.
You are parts of the problem. Who's next?
No more, because they are so good for her.
Asking for it. I asked the policeman to take the keke man to the police station, but he was only asking for money.
Order, please. I need order. Who is next? Come up. You have not spoken. Who's next?
Say I go.
Yes, Sarah.
I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
First of all, congratulations on all the good work you're saying you're doing in another country. How certain are you as a police officer, and how much can you vouch, not only for yourself, but for the police officers all in Sierra Leone? Have you ever applied the rules, no one is above the law?
No, yes.
As every person that you have encountered, you have made sure you go according to the Constitution of Sierra Leone?
Oh, yes.
Hold on. And again, how is your relationship as a police officer with the peaceful, abiding citizens of Sierra Leone? You're talking about bribery, right? The reason why I'm on that topic, the reason why bribery keeps going is because people like yourself, the police officers, there are some of them that are promoting that. You cannot vouch for the rest of the police officers here. You can only speak on yourself, right? True or false?
Even at that.
True or false? Have you not received bribery?
Are you finished? When you don't, you tell me I'll respond. No, when you don't, I respond.
Your time is up.
Fine. Let me start. No, listen.
No one is above the law. Have you applied that?
No, yes. Yes.
Okay.
You understand? No, listen, I don't need paper to deal with this lady. Listen, you said that we treat people above the law, above the law. We don't know nothing about above the law. You listen, you are the one, that tend to use that word. We, for us, yes, I'm coming. Listen.
No one is above the law.
While you are speaking, I
Stop
said
interfering. He is answering.
Fine. While we are speaking, I keep quiet. So now, you understand? We don't have anything like above the law. We treat every citizen out there equal. You understand? We treat everybody equal. You understand? Peaceful citizens are always there. Unruly people are also there. You understand? We take note of them. Don't worry, my brother. Don't worry about it. We take note of them. You understand? Unruly people are in the streets. So you cannot tell me that if you commit a crime, we should let you go, or because of somebody calls us. We don't do that. We don't have anything like above the law. You understand? No, you talk again about bribery. It cuts across. If you don't give, I don't take. You understand? No, listen, I'm coming. No, listen, no, wait. No, listen. Yes, I'm coming. Yes. No, yes. I'm asking your question. No, listen. Hey, allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. Allow me to land. We gave you, listen. To tell the world that Keke riders are
Silence,
lawless.
housemates. Let him land.
Fine. To tell the world that Keke riders are lawless. This is just an example. When we are talking, I sit down quietly without saying anything. To show that you are unruly. That's why you stand. You are jumping all over. Listen, I'm coming. Now, next to you. I'm still on it. Corruption is a give and take. You understand? I'm not referring to the police. You understand? Listen, I'm not referring. Allow me to land. I'm not referring it to us. I said it's about give and take. If you don't give, the person don't receive it. So if you know, you are aware that this crime that I've committed, I'm supposed to go to court for this. Don't try to bribe the police or whosoever is there. Listen, I'm coming. You don't even need to give money. As a peaceful or a law-abiding citizens, you have committed a crime. What you should do? Okay, I've committed this crime. I think I should be charged to court. Let me go and pay. But instead, you took out money, tried to bribe police officers in the city that you two have committed the same crime. You understand?
Lawrence,
so please.
your response time is up. Who is next? Mohammed, you have spoken. Silence, please. Mohammed, you have spoken. You do not make the rules. Who's next?
So you get
Housemates, I want silence. I gave everyone time to prepare comma, you are next. Everyone, silence.
What I want to throw light on is, for me, police are the ringleader of pushing the drug abuse in Sierra Leone. Cause as an artist, I'm always out there. At night, if a police officer gets hold, maybe of an artist or somebody smoking, one moment, they'll come to you. Hey, you get jamba, I caught. You get jamba na hand, or you get cigarettes na hand. Give me, I they hold you. The moment you go behind with them, they will give you back your weed, or they sit with you and start smoking. Why would they do that?
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Are you done? Okay, let me just respond to her. Are you done?
Respond to her.
Now, I want to start by saying, listen, Kama, let me talk to you and your team.
Yes.
Although you are also off topic, but still, let me just address you.
Question.
Listen.
What are you saying? I asked about what I know or what I've been
Okay,
through.
sit down. Let me talk to you. Okay,
I am an artist. It's not an off topic.
Okay.
Who's more corrupt? Apart of corruption.
Okay, sit down. Okay, sit down. Let me talk to you, please. Let me address you, please. No, wait. Let me just address her. You talk about artists taking drugs or whatsoever. I don't want to name names here. We have big artists that I myself have arrested for taking drugs. I don't want to name their names here. You understand? You understand? No, listen, I'm just coming. Because of security reasons, I'll keep that detail. You understand? But you talk about the artists. Some are very peaceful, but we have some that are very unruly. You understand? And lawless. To a larger extent, that they always cause trouble for us. Not only for us, but for the peaceful and law-abiding citizens out there, creating all sorts of trouble in the street. You talk about marijuana, you talk about drug or whatsoever. Who are the guys? Well, okay, listen, no, sit down. We have also arrested, listen, we have also arrested an artist. We have also arrested an artist. Listen, we have arrested an artist with a junk of cocaine or whatsoever here in this country. No, yes, it's there. I don't want to name names here, but we have them. You understand? So if you are saying we are using drugs, you understand?
In citizens' pockets, you do that.
Sierra Leone police is a force for good. You understand? It is a force for good, and we remain to be a force for good. Because we are a force for good, that's why we are recognized internationally. You understand? We are recognized internationally. Check. You understand? Because we are very professional in executing our lawful tax legislation. That's why we are recognized internationally.
Housemates, settle down. Everyone, settle down. I need silence.
We need justice.
Who gets shown now?
We are being lawless.
Are you even in Syria?
We are being lawless.
Chief, we are waiting.
Housemates.
Yes, Chief.
Very interesting. Both of you made plausible arguments. Some made sense, some made no sense at all.
Black lives.
First of all, let's try to stick to the subject. This was keke or police. Keke or police. Who's the problem? Not drug abuse, and surely not Black Lives Matter. Silence, please. Lawrence made a very factual point. Sierra Leone police are taxed to train other polices in other countries because of their... Silence. Officer, control your team. Therefore, this is my decision. Now, both group leaders, Lawrence and Abu Bakar, I have added 20 points each to your score. 20 points each. As for the team members, Team Police, each team member has been given 15 points each. Silence, silence. Team Keke.
God bless you, sir.
Lumley, 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 lumley. Each of you has received 10 points each. Great job, all of you. Great job. You may continue with your day.
Thank you, Chief. Chief, no grandma doesn't so expect that first and expect that day. So before anybody don't feel yourself, that particular judgment day, judgment will be expected. That's how we then call ourselves. No, if you just say with their life, you get my talk say you can't see so against police. Now the judgment they come for me.
I said to God, I let police bad one.
Lawrence.
Yes, Chief.
I see it fit if you could lead your entire team on a march pass around the house.
Okay.
Left, right.
The team. You will team. Logo.
I'll put this over. Okay. Two line.
Housemates.
Yes, Chief.
I need total silence. I should only hear Lawrence. Now.
Okay, 2 lines.
As of now. Left, right, left.
2 line.
Left, right, left. Forward, march.
Okay, wait, logo. We're not ready. Left. Okay, left us. Left, right. By the center. Quick march. Left, right. Left, right. Left top. Left, right. Left, right. You can't turn now. Okay, one place.